What is going on, everyone? This is kioboomdiekin, and welcome back to the channel. So as we make our preparations and we kind of finalize things going on here for the 2025 4th of July season, today we take a look at the prices and the flyer for TNT Fireworks. Now, TNT Fireworks, they're not the most favorite company around. They have a lot of lobbying and stuff they do to try to chop off the legs of other retailers that are legalized, and then also try to hide behind the moniker of aerial fireworks are illegal, but they do have a number of fireworks stores themselves that sell aerial-based fireworks, and so just keep that in mind. So, however, we are looking at this flyer. Now, keep in mind that the things that we do look at here today is only a very minimal list of what you would find at your local dealer currently. Now, I know most of you love to support your favorite booths. The booths are activated as of right now, as of June 28th, up until 5 p.m. where it's supposed to be 5 p.m. Until 12 p.m. on July 5th, where you could legally buy safe and sane fireworks from your local vendors, whether you're supporting some of the military branches or supporting your volleyball teams, color guard, so forth. They're available right now. So let's just take a quick look at what we have for the flyer. Right now, as you guys know, they typically have a buy one, get one free. Now, several years ago, many of the fireworks stores like TNT Fireworks, they used to do like a buy one, get two free. We weren't stupid. If you bought something for $15, you know, it's basically each item is, you know, $5. They're just making you take the additional units, and that's kind of how it breaks down. But again, this does not truly represent everything that's in the booth. So we have over here for $12, we have our TNT Orchid. We have Neon Force. These are some basic fountains here for $17. Over here we have our buy one, get one free again on the Cool Cat. I believe this one's only $10. I'm not sure if this one's part of the buy one, get one free, but it may be. And then, of course, you can also mix and match some of these as well to get your basic sparklers. So a lot of these items here that you already see are some of the noticeable favorites that they've had for the past several years. We have our Poppets. We have our Purple Rain. We have our Tiny Titan. Then, of course, we have our Jalapeno Popper. Firecrack, buy one, get two. So we do have those as well. This is what I would call like your little entry-level set, things that you would kind of start off with, and you build around your show from there. I mean, you kind of always want to start off with your sparklers. You can light that all the time. But keep in mind, too, you guys don't have to just shoot fireworks on the 4th of July. So what I like to do myself is start shooting up a bunch of stuff leading up to the days before the 4th of July and kind of get some of the smaller crap out of the way. New items for 2025, $44.99. We have your Electro, American Revolution. This looks like a 500-gram fountain, $59 each. So this is pretty much on par with what you would typically get at a traditional fireworks store. We have our Dino, which is Roar Stomp. And then we have our 5-minute Showdown, which is $109. Backyard Celebration, TNT Fireworks, Blast in the Past. You also have your reward program here. If you guys want to go ahead and scan that QR code, you should be able to log in and take advantage of that, as long as I'm not a little too fuzzy. All right. On the back side, we have our backyard celebrations. This is where you would find the majority of your assortments here. There we go. $39.99. We have your Pyro pack bag. You get that listed here. Over here, we also have a number of different assortments. We'll kind of go through this, and we have the traditional maximum charge here for about $800. I believe this used to cost about, I think that's still about maybe what, $900 or so. I think they probably took off some over the past, 10, 15 years. We got our American Dream. This one here is an assortment pack of a number of different fountains. You have your opening show. You also have for $4.99. You have a number of different assortments here that are fountains. These aren't your small individual items, but you also have your smaller items in here that is really good for your show. I think this is a little overpriced, but it is what it is for what you're getting. $149.99 for your TNT All-American Assortment. $94.99 for your additional fireworks. Here it's $74.99 for your traditional family pack. Moving down to line number 2, we have our Perfect Show. This is $200. It's typically about the same price every year, as well as the TNT Big Timer. You don't see too many price changes here, but again, it could be a few minor dollars. But for the most part, one thing you definitely see, there's a lot of talk this year about tariffs, and so tariffs thought everybody was going to go up, but I think a lot of these companies, especially firework companies, kind of took the hit on that, or some of them ordered prior to some of those tariffs taking effect. So you don't see too much of a big change compared to like your 7-year trend. Centennial is $189.99. Normally, the retail value of this is $245. All of these packs here are good for your kids, your entire family, if you just want some type of safe and sane bundle pack accessory for your fireworks. Again, I want to kind of come back up here. You have your standard backpack. This is a nice little assortment pack because it allows you to reuse the item once you're done with your fireworks. So you have a little kid, they like to go to school, want to pack their books or something like that nature. I wouldn't put something too heavy in here, but it allows you to use it as a carrying case. So you have some reuse out of something like that. And a lot of little kids love this when you buy them, these little extra packs. They just look nicely packaged and put together. Atomic Salsa, $79.99. This is a nice little fountain. I've seen one of these in person. $79.99 for Brainbuster. And we have our number of grand finales as well. Allegiance for $119. This is probably their most expensive firework finale. This is what you would call your typical 500 grammer. Honestly, I would probably buy 2 or 3 of these, for a really big show instead of buying a bunch of smaller fireworks, kind of building up stuff, because you don't want to get your hopes up and it doesn't have too much powder in there to really give you your money's worth. Candy paint, $109, and then of course, last but not least, we have your opening show. So their prices are kind of still on par for what they've changed or sold in the past several years. You can see that they've removed a lot of buy one get two or buy one get 3 free offers that are on this, but again, they're not too far off from what they've sold in the past. All these here 500 grammer fountains, I think they're okay in terms of the price, but again, it's TNT. So for those of you who are interested in shopping at some of these local booths such as TNT, you want to support your local dealers, this is pretty much what you have to work with. So I think I've probably only seen one person in my entire life buy one of these packs here, the maximum charge. But again, a lot of people, they're not interested in going to Vegas or other places getting additional fireworks. These are all of your safe and sane fireworks. Again, really nice and safe. Parents, make sure your kids are not holding the sparklers. That's actually one of the #1 causes of firework injuries is kids holding sparklers thinking they're not dangerous, and then they end up poking somebody else with it, and then they end up getting burned. But just coming back here to the front, again, this is a nice little package here. The buy one, get one free. Make sure you guys shop around, do your homework. I have plenty of other videos here on the channel if you guys need to do a price comparison about what some of the options are. But for the most part, I think all of these here will give you a great, happy, safe 4th of July, especially if you buy a number of these packages in bulk. So with that being said, this is kioboomdiekin. Please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. I do have an assortment and playlist of another fireworks here on the channel, but I hope you guys got something out of this as well. So I will catch you later, and peace out. Have a great day. Bye-bye.